big Division III school in Ohio. So kind of tell us about your recruiting process and how you wound up at Baldwin-Wallace.
So I used the website NCSA. I went through them, set up an account there, set up an email format, went through all that, and sent out emails to a whole bunch of different colleges. Ended up getting responses from a ton, going out, seeing their colleges, seeing their campuses, talking to the coaches, seeing who I liked. I ended up with offers from upwards of like 20 different D3 and D2 schools, and Baldwin-Wallace was just the fit, campus, all that. Their coaches were just amazing.
Awesome.
I love it all.
And what are you going to study at Baldwin-Wallace?
I'm going to do a cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity, Stu.
That's awesome.
Cybersecurity, what is that?
Well, in other words, computers and like hacking, you can to make sure we don't get hacked, right?
Yeah.
In cyberspace, that kind of stuff.
That's great. That's great stuff. And Tyler, what do you expect in your freshman year going in as a freshman? What do you expect?
I'm just going there, no big expectations, just going there, showing what I can do, trying to make that travel roster so I can go out, make those, hopefully playing those big games that are their league games away, seeing if I can go on the bus with the guys, making sure.
Awesome. And tell us about playing in this type of game, represent West Seneca West. What kind of atmosphere and what do you enjoy most about being in this event?
Oh, this is just so fun. It's just a whole bunch of guys from whole bunch of different schools, just talking to dudes, getting to know them, and just keeping the game light and fun. Is no real pressure here. It's just an all-star game. Getting out there, showing.
So you're gonna throw today, right?
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna yell no pressure from here. Stu and I are gonna yell no pressure.
So what's your repertoire as a pitcher?
I throw basically a sinking fastball, a slider, and a circle change. Sometime I'll be able to mix in the curveball, but it just depends on the day there.
So if you need an out, what's your out pitch?
Oh, I'm liking my changeup a ton this year. That pitch moving back in on righties and dropping a bit, it's just been unreal this year for me.
We might have called that once or twice.
Yeah, I was just going to say. Now, the real most important question you have to answer, and since the school year is almost over and you are headed to Baldwin-Wallace, what was it like playing for Coach here?
Oh, it was pretty fun. He kept it all light and all that whenever we were playing good, but he let us know when we needed to pick it up.
That's for sure.
All right, the pitch gets past the catcher, and the runner will head down to second base. Well, Tyler, thank you. Good luck at Baldwin-Wallace, and good luck in this game, too. Tyler Yannick out of West Seneca West.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be watching carefully. So we have a runner on second with two down here in the sixth. There's a high fly ball hit into left field. The left fielder is there and makes the catch to end the inning. So after 5.5, it is the National League 6, the American League 5, and you're watching the third annual Chuck Senn High School All-Star Game on Western New York Athletics.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
You're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
All right, we're going to be joined by Brandon Kantz here from Amherst. Hello, Brandon. Put that on. As we move now into the bottom half of the sixth inning. So, Brandon, you had quite an experience. And tell us the whole story of how you wound up pitching to one of the top players expected to be selected in the MLB draft this year.
Yeah, I did. So, started out was just looking to do a community service project. It was during the COVID year, so obviously I was just looking to do something to positively impact the community. And just thinking of things to do. Obviously, I want to do something with baseball. And so I just decided to do an equipment drive within the local community. So I collected equipment from mostly from Amherst. Collected it from people at the high school, and then we went to Central Amherst and spent a whole day there and collected stuff. That was for the Buffalo Police Athletic League. So originally we sent stuff there, but they didn't take, I think, we had a lot of cleats and stuff, and they weren't taking cleats. So we had like this surplus of cleats in my garage, and we were like, we got to get rid of these. I think helmets too. So I was just looking around. I'm really interested in international baseball, so like Caribbean, Dominican, Puerto Rican. So I was looking for something to do down there. So then I ended up partnering up with this nonprofit called Baseball Without Borders, and I reached out to them. They said, "We'll take it." I sent it all down there, and then I thought that was it. And then I think I sent everything down in like December. Then in February, I get an email saying, "We want you to come down here and spend a week down here with all the guys and help out the communities down here." And I knew I couldn't pass up the opportunity.
So when you got down there, you pitched to one of the top prospects in this year's draft, correct?
I did, yeah.
And go ahead, tell that story.
Yeah, so I didn't really know he was the top prospects. We played a bunch of academies down there, and they were all like top notch. The field we played him on, his name was Roderick Arias, and he plays for the Paulino Academy. I think Fernando Tatis played there. We showed up, and it was like MLB fields. It was like, man, this is awesome. So I didn't know that the #1 international MLB prospect was on the other team. The coach we had down there, we had like a Dominican coach with us, and he just told me, he's like, this kid's a prospect. I didn't know until I was pitching on the mound. I think I threw him 2 or 3 curveballs, got him down 0-2, and then I made the tragic mistake of throwing a Dominican a fastball right down the middle.
What happened to the ball?
I don't know if that ball is still with us. The fence was 400 dead center. It didn't go over, but it was 400 on a line. And I watched that. Didn't know what to say.
Well, there's a reason he's the top prospect, right?
Yeah.
But that's an experience of a lifetime for you.
Totally, yeah. I'll never forget it. I'm hoping to get back down there sometime soon. Get back with Baseball Without Borders. Some phenomenal people down there. Just looking to help out.
Now, where are you headed next year?
John Carroll University.
Outside of Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
To play baseball.
Hopefully, that's the hope. I'm trying to walk on there.
Well, that's okay.
But we got a lot of family down there. John Carroll's an awesome place. I kind of knew ever since middle school that's where I wanted to be.
Really?
Then I toured there, and it was awesome.
I played Little League Baseball there. Back
Oh,
in the mid-'60s.
Where are you from?
Well, I'm originally from Rochester, but I've been in Buffalo since '85.
Oh, gotcha.
My mom had 2 sisters who lived in Cleveland, so I played Little League Baseball in 1967. So tell me a little bit, what do you want to study?
So I'm going to go there to study communications and then social justice. So hopefully with communications, I'm hoping something with sports media. When I went down there and toured, the sports info department was just awesome. Right when I saw it was like an ESPN office. I walked in, there's like mini hoops all over, there's TVs all over. I'm like, man, I could be spending some serious time here. And then they told me that you get paid for this. And I was like, man, sign me up. Because I was like, I would just do it without getting paid.
Wait, don't tell them that. If anybody wants to pay you, never tell them that.
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
I wish somebody would have paid me for some of the internships and stuff I did.
I know. They're like
So just describe yourself as a ball player.
So I pitched a lot. Played a lot of short this year. I really transitioned this past few years. I was always first baseman. I was always a little bit on the bigger side, and then I kind of slimmed down. Played a lot of short this year. Pitched a lot, but I think pitching is mainly my thing. So hopefully, possibly could do that at John Carroll at the next level.
What do you need to do to earn that spot? I mean, do you need to bulk up? Do you need to get more velocity? What do you think?
I think definitely the velocity. Right now I'm high 70s, low 80s. I think they said low 80s is where I'm supposed to be, so I think just more time in the weight room, more time really focusing on getting my velocity up, which I was never in the weight room until this past offseason, which I really regret. But just trying to bulk up, get some more velo, and then hopefully we can.
When do you head to John Carroll?
So I head there August 22nd.
And they have fall ball.
They got fall ball there, so hopefully looking forward to doing some of that. Try to play a little fall ball, and then hopefully make it onto the team.
Beautiful. Well, good luck to you, Brandon. Thank you very much. It's a fabulous project you did, and exciting. I'll bet you're the only player in Western New York can say they pitched to the top prospect in the MLB draft. Will you be watching the draft carefully to see him?
Oh yeah. Actually, he just signed with the Yankees like right when international signing started. He was like one of the first. I think he signed for $5 million. He's 17.
Good for you. You can always say I gave up a home
yeah.
run to the $5 million man.
Yeah, I'm honored about that. I'll talk about that for the rest of my life.
All right. Brandon, thank you very much. Congratulations. Good luck at John Carroll in Cleveland, Ohio.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me on.
Brandon Krantz out of Amherst. Thank you. Runners at first and second here. The pitch to the plate, high and tight for a ball. Tell you what I've been impressed by of all these young men. Most of them haven't been interviewed very often, and they all sound as though they're old veterans at it. Here's the pitch.
Well-spoken men who know exactly what they want to do right now, I guess. Very confident, and they probably carry that same swag on the field, and that's why they're really successful.
Full count on the batter. The pitch. High fly ball into right field. The right fielder is under it, makes the catch. And the throw comes into second base. And they're two away. Here in the sixth inning. Two down. The runner on second.
Next up, representing CSP, Climber, Sherman, Panama, Curtis Olson.
Curtis Olson is the batter. Looks like he's headed to Mercyhurst in Erie, Pennsylvania. The pitch, way up high for a ball, and it's 1-0. Two down. Runners at first and second. The pitch, up high for a ball, 2-0. Well, control, I guess, sometimes is an issue in games like this. Kids are a little excited, got a little extra adrenaline maybe, can't find the strike zone.
We got a lot going on, too. I'm sure if these are some of the top arms in Western New York, they're probably some of the top arms on their summer team. So who knows? Maybe they pitched recently but still want to represent their school in this event. So I'm sure they carried a big load in the spring already.
Strike to Olson. And now we have 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 on. Deuces are wild. 6-5, the National League team leading this one. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the inning is over. And after 6 complete, it's the National League 6, the American League 5. You're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Welcome back to Depew High School. Wyatt Schuster out of Westfield takes over on the mound for the American League squad, and we are joined by Andrew Ayers out of Williamsville North, who's headed to St. Bonaventure to play baseball. And Andrew, what was it like to pitch in a game like this?
I mean, it was a great experience. Everyone here can hit. There's no easy outs. It's just a really good experience. I liked it a lot.
Describe your repertoire to me as a pitcher. What do you throw?
Fastball, curveball, and this year I got a changeup that's been moving a lot. It's probably my best pitch right now.
And how hard do you throw?
I topped 87, but I'm probably sitting like mid to low 80s.
What have the good folks from St. Bonaventure told you that they want you to do before you get on campus and then when you get on campus?
They said just keep working hard. I kind of forgot the question, but that's okay.
That's okay. I forgot more stuff tonight than ever. So what have the coaches at St. Bonaventure told you what they want you to do this summer and when you get on campus in the fall?
Oh, they just want me to keep doing what I'm doing, get bigger, stronger, faster, obviously. And then hopefully I can make a difference next year on the team.
So that's a pretty established baseball program. Do you think you'll be able to crack that travel roster, or do you think, have they spoken to you about a possible red shirt? What's the situation for you as in terms of their pitching staff?
They haven't really ever mentioned like red shirt or anything like that, but I feel like I can help them a lot. I feel like I can help them compete, and I feel like I could be like an asset to them. They're going to help them get outs.
What do you want to study?
Education.
Does that mean
my mom was an educator, so
that was my next question. So you want to be a teacher?
Yeah.
What do you want to teach?
Science, like my mom. I'm good at science.
That's awesome. Good for you. So what was the recruiting process like, and how was it that you decided on St. Bonaventure?
Well, I emailed Coach Salerno. He's a great guy. I love him to death. He's super nice. I went there. He just kind of showed me around the campus. The pitching coach, Coach Moffett, he showed me around. It was awesome, very beautiful. I loved everything there, and I just kind of I just went up to his office and said, I love it here. I want to be here.
What other schools were you interested in, or were interested in you? And was that like the first one, and you just said, this is it?
Around there, pretty much. I had like some interest in maybe like St. John Fisher, but other than that, I just really like Bonnie's.
Good for you. All right. Well, thank you, Andrew. Good luck at St. Bonaventure. Keep up the good work. Have a great summer.
Thank you.
All right. That's Andrew Ayers from Williamsville North, headed down to St. Bonaventure. There's a bouncing ball towards short, bobbled by the shortstop, and that'll go into left field, and that'll be an error. And the National League will get a base runner. Jackson Gowan from Maple Grove is the batter against Wyatt Schuster. And Gowan is headed to Jamestown. There's a check mark by Jamestown, so he takes a swing and a miss. Good rip at that fastball. Tyler Yannick scheduled to pitch the next inning, and I'm sure Coach Helmbrecht will be a big critic. You'll be fair.
I'll be yelling from here, I'm sure.
There's a bouncing ball into left field for a base hit. That's back-to-back base runners now in the top of the 7th for the National League team.
Representing Canisius.
And we get another player from Canisius, Drew Podless.
Also off to play college ball at Canisius.
Well, he's going to go to the college with the same name as his high school. One out, runners at first and second here in the top of the 7th. National League leading this one 6-5. And it's been great talking to all these young players and hearing their stories of what they want to study in college and what they want to do in terms of playing baseball in college. Pitch is popped up, foul behind the plate. Catcher going back, and he'll run out of room. Wyatt Schuster out of Westfield trying to get out of the latest jam in this ball game. Stu Boyer and Jeff Helmrich bringing you the ball game here. Yes, that is the West Seneca West head coach. Tim Gardner is here. Francis Beck is here. And, of course, our man Tom Prince running the show. And I would imagine at some point we'll get another guest to interview here. The pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into left center field. And they're going to send the runner from second home, and he will score standing up. Single and an RBI.
Next up, also representing Canisius.
And we'll get another Canisius batter as the National League adds to the lead, and they now lead at 7-5. Now to Canisius, it's Tommy Lynch. He's headed to Cortland. Pops one up, foul and out of play. Big run there for the National League squad. They led 4-0, and then they were up 6-0, and American League came back with 5, and now the National League answers again. Runners at first and third with one away here in the 7th. National League looking to add to the lead. In there for a strike. 0-2. Schuster. Oh, I don't know. That gets past the catcher and a run will score. I wasn't sure what that hit. It must have been the catcher's equipment. And now it's an 8-5 lead. And there's a runner on second with one away. Tommy Lynch, the batter. Foul, back out of play. And the home plate umpire, Steve Heather, reached into the bag. He needs a baseball. Doesn't have any more baseballs. All those foul balls, they did make an announcement to the crowd. If you find one, bring it back. Can't play without a baseball. And our man Francis Beck, who does a little bit of everything, gets a baseball, tosses it to Tom Prince, and he will toss it to the home plate umpire. Not like a big league game where they got all those baseballs.
I might have to run to my truck and get a couple out of my bucket.
The pitch, down low, nice stomp by the catcher. 1-2. I had a great night last night. I watched the Angels and the Dodgers. I had the Guardians and the Rockies on my radio. It was a wonderful night.
Who pitched in that one?
You had to ask. And Syndergaard started. Ooh, there's a one hopper to short. He's got the runner hung up. They'll throw to third, and they will tag out the runner. And there are
Next up,
2 away.
representing East Aurora, Raymond Wojcik.
Raymond Wojcik from East Aurora is the batter. I was hoping Otani would pitch. He didn't.
He did not.
Syndergaard started. I don't remember who pitched for the Dodgers. He was very good, though. And the Guardians had Shane Bieber on the mound. And that one went 10 innings, and former voice of the Bisons, Jim Rosenhaus, was doing the game because Tom Hamilton's on vacation, so Rosie had the whole game to himself.
The Guardians, is that your team, Stu?
Yes.
How did I guess?
Yeah. Yeah, Tim's over there laughing at me. High and tight for a ball. And, you know, everybody talks about Aaron Judge, who's a great player, but and an MVP candidate. The Guardians got one, too. His name is Jose Ramirez. Fabulous ball player. Here's the pitch to Wojciech. Down low. Oh, gets past the catcher, and once again, the runner will move down to second base. 7-5, National League leading this one in the 7th. 2 outs and a runner on second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. On Raymond Wojciech. Where's that big number 13 on the back of his uniform? The pitch. High, way back to the screen, and now the runner will move to third. So a runner on third with 2 outs. You can hear the breeze picking up just a little bit. Ball is low, and it's ball 4. And now, once again, there are runners at first and third with 2 down. Here in the 7th inning for the National League team.
Next up, representing Silver Creek, Cade Neubauer.
Cade Neubauer is the batter. He pitched earlier in this game. There goes a runner from first. Pitch is down low. No throw is made, and it's a stolen base for Wojciech. Doesn't look like he's one of those guys who steals too many bases. He's a big guy.
He looked eager, though, out there. He got his lead and said, I'm out. I'm going to see what I got today.
Neubauer, a right-handed batter. Chops it slowly toward shortstop. Gloved. Long throw to first is in time. And the inning is over. But the National League adds a run, and after 6.5, it's the National League 7 and the American League 5. You're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
You're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Leading off this inning, representing Western New York Maritime, David Wright. David will be up to the Air Force Academy for a preferred walk-on role for the football team.
David Wright will lead off here against Ryan Martin in the bottom of the 7th. And now they have corrected the scoreboard, as Tim and Coach told me. I thought it was 8, and it was not put up on the scoreboard. So now it's an 8-5 lead for the National League. So Ryan Martin on the mound. And Jake Dunstan from Sweet Home will join us. Hello, Jake.
How are you?
Good. And there's the first pitch of the inning. And that's a base hit right there. So the inning starts with a base hit. We're joined by Jake Dunstan from Sweet Home. What was it like for you to play in this game?
Man, it was awesome. It was nice to see all the kids from different teams, talking to them. When you're playing the game, it's so competitive, and it's like everybody's in the heat of the moment. But then now when you get to talk to them and see where they're going, their plans ahead in the future, it's awesome. I loved it.
And what are your plans?
I'm planning on going to Fredonia and playing baseball.
What are you going to study there?
Biochemistry.
Ooh, good for you. That's hard. How are you going to play a sport and study biochemistry?
Hey, I'm excited. It's going to be a lot, but I think I can handle it. I'm excited. I'm ready for it.
Good for you. Now, how did you arrive at Fredonia? How did you wind up going there?
So, just playing summer ball, talking to a lot of coaches. My dad actually talked to Coach Jordan and got a hold of him. We went and found a visit, a couple of my buddies, and that's kind of how we, got to connecting, and we talked, and met all the players and stuff. It was a great time. Everybody seemed super cool. So it was a great atmosphere, and I really liked it.
What do you expect from yourself? Do they have fall ball?
No, I mean, not that I know of. I know a couple kids play summer ball for just like muni ball and stuff like that, but not that I know of like a set fall ball team.
What do you expect from yourself as a freshman, as a ball player?
I expect to, just try to work hard. I'm going to try, obviously, to play right away. But whatever happens, happens. I'm just going to, really work. And obviously it's going to be a lot majoring biochemistry, but I'm just going to go in there, do me, work hard, and try to find a spot in the field.
What have the coaches told you they want you to do this summer and once you set foot on campus?
The biggest thing, the thing that puts, kids apart is really working and trying to find that, working 5 to 6 days a week in the gym. Everybody, at a certain age, everybody's kind of, skillful and talented, but what sets you apart from the next person is working hard, doing everything you can, eating right, even sleeping. That's a huge part. So trying to be, separate yourself from the pack.
So did I ask you this? Describe yourself as a ball player to me.
Well, I like to lead by example. I like to, make sure everybody's comfortable. You just kind of be like a positive teammate and just lift people up. It's hard. Baseball is a game of failure. You're going to fail literally 70% of the time, and you're a Hall of Famer. So the biggest thing with kids is they get down, and it really affects you. And if you're down, you're not going to play great. So I try to just make sure, uplift, make sure everybody's happy in the right mindset, and just stay gritty. No matter who you're playing, any given day, you can go out there and win the game. That's kind of what I try to do, and just give my all out there.
Coach, got a question for Jake?
I mean, what do you think your biggest challenge is going to be going into Fredonia with Coach Basil, new program, really good conference, right? SUNYAC, good conference too. What's your biggest challenge, you think, as a freshman coming in?
Honestly, just getting used to being more independent and it's a lot of responsibility. So living on my own, just making sure again that I'm staying on top of things. I'm eating right. In college, everybody likes to party and stuff. I got to make sure I just, set myself up for success. I'm not, staying up till 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting to bed. I'm doing everything possible that I can have success playing baseball.
Awesome. Good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Appreciate
it. That's awesome, Jake. Thank you very much for dropping by. We appreciate it. Good
Thank you.
luck to you at Fredonia.
Thank you.
It's a great school. Jake Dunstan out of Sweet Home.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Jake. And they did not score. That inning ended on a great catch by the center fielder.
Another good defensive play, Stu.
We've seen a bunch of them, and after 7 complete, it's the National League 8, the American League 5. We're going to take a break. You're watching the 3rd annual Chuck Senn All-Star Game on Western New York Athletics.
Life can be full of surprises, but not always the good kind. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care, and we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Tyler Yannick on the mound from West Seneca West. And Coach, what are his strengths? What does he throw, and how hard does he throw it?
Well, if you just take a look at him out there, I mean, look at the size, big body. Feel like there's more in there. He's dedicated himself on working hard. You probably won't see a more hardworking, dedicated player than Tyler. I think for him it's pounding the zone, finding that first pitch strike like we talked about, and then going to his secondaries.
Well, how has he grown as a pitcher during his high school career with you?
Well, first of all, I mean, he's grown as a person, as a young man. I mean, look, he's really developed into something that could be really special. I think sky's the limit for Tyler, and like I said, he put in so much work to get where he is right now, and I know that when he goes to the next level, he's gonna continue to work.
He's facing Morgan Cetera from Niagara Falls, who pitched a little bit earlier in the ball game. Yannick winds it up and fires. In there for a strike, and it's 0-2. So very quickly, Yannick ahead of the batter.
And another thing, Stu, is like when you pitch in our league, you're like battle tested. I mean, if you look around at the landscape of the players in this thing, we have a lot of representation for ECIC1. So he's faced already the best, so he knows how to get guys out.
And there's a ground ball base hit up the middle. So there's a runner on base for the National League. Luke Petruzzi is the batter. He too pitched a little bit in this ball game. I don't have a numbers count, but it looks like the coaches have done a really good job of getting a lot of guys into this ball game.
Like I said, they probably came with a full script. Hopefully a lot of guys didn't get lost talking to their buddies and went out there, and when their number was called, was ready to go.
Petruzzi the batter, Yannick on the mound. Hope you enjoyed our conversation with Yannick. There's a foul out of play. It was most likely ball 2, but it's hard to lay off that high, hard one, isn't it?
No. Coming in, these guys are swinging away.
Cetera leads from first. There's nobody out here in the top of the 8th. The pitch. Foul back onto the screen. 1-2 on the batter. So far, it's been a great night weather-wise. Very hot at the beginning, cooled down just a little bit. And when this game started, there were 92 players on these two teams. And I'm going to say the great majority have so far gotten into the game. There's one that's high and tight for a ball, and the count goes to 2-2 on Luke Petruzzi. Morgan Cetera on at first base. He led off the inning with a base hit up the middle. Ooh, he hit him. Yannick hits Petruzzi, and now they're runners at first and second with nobody out.
Representing Pioneer, Judd Ellis.
So now from Pioneer, it's Judd Ellis headed to Community College of the Finger Lakes. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Tyler Yannick in a bit of a jam here. Now, at what point in the game would you go out and talk to your pitcher?
Well, I feel like when you can see some of the body language, maybe they just needed a breather, a quick little pep talk, and kind of get back to basics. You know, sometimes they just need that one little mechanic issue, or just that little pep talk that gets you locked back in. You know, sometimes when guys are struggling, they get in their own head. So, as a coach, I feel like you need to go out there and get your player back in, get him back on track.
And Tyler's body language so far is still good.
Yeah, he's not rattled at all. He's like, I'm a ground ball away from turning a double play here, so we're good.
Here's the strike one pitch. Foul again. Got to look out there. That's twice down the right side that Ellis has fouled the ball off. Umpires tonight, Steve Heather behind home plate, Kevin O'Brien at first, Wally Bissett at second, and Eric Saladin down at third. Been a lot of traffic on the bases. 13 runs have been scored so far. Runners at first and second, nobody out here in the eighth. Top half of the eighth, National League up 8-5, looking to add to that lead. Yannick stretches and pitches. That's a ball. Count goes to 1-2. Yannick working out of the stretch. The pitch. Bouncing ball towards short. To second for one. Back to first. Not in time. Runners at first and third now with one away. As Yannick got the ground ball, just wasn't hit quite hard enough to turn the double play.
You're still that one pitch away. You get that next ground ball, you get two, you're out of it.
Representing Lakeshore.
Ryan Martin is the batter, and as we mentioned, he's headed to Fredonia. Right-handed batter facing Tyler Yannick, trying to get that double play and get out of the inning here. How many years did Tyler pitch for you?
Well, he was part of that COVID year. He would have pitched his sophomore year for us. Unfortunately, he did not. So the last 2 years, he's really been one of our top couple arms that we rely on when it comes to like the division series that we play.
Runner from first stole second. There was no throw, and there's a high fly ball hit to pretty deep right field. The right fielder is there and makes the catch. The runner from third tags and scores. That ball, that's a pretty good throw on one hop to the catcher from the right fielder. No cutoff man was hit. Should that ball have been cut off?
I think it's a do-or-die play. Especially throwing the ball on the turf, you're always going to get that true hop, so you might as well give it a shot. You never know.
So it's 9-5 now. The runner on second. There's a bouncing ball. Gloved by the third baseman. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The National League adds a run, and in the middle of the eighth inning, it's the National League 9, the American League 5. You're watching the third annual Chuck Senn High School All-Star Game on Western New York Athletics.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Andrew Johnson from Niagara Falls on the mound here. AJ. Think any of his teammates ever called him El Presidente? Or the president, Andrew Johnson?
AJ?
It's a presidential name.
We should go ask him, Steve.
No, I think I'll pay.
Let's go ask him.
No. No, just having a little fun there. A.J. Andrew Johnson on the mound from Niagara Falls.
Climber, Sheriff, Panama, away.
Michael Willink will lead it off here in the bottom half of the 8th inning for the American League. National League added another run in the top of the inning. They lead it 9-5. A.J. Johnson fires up high and tight, ball 1, 1-0. Willink on a Climber Sherman Panama takes a strike, and the count evens at 1-1. The pitch. Bouncing ball to second, gloved by the second baseman. Throw to first is in time, and Johnson retires the first batter of the inning.
Now up, representing Salamanca,
Harley Hogue from Salamanca is the batter. He's going to Pitt Bradford. Left-handed batter. He steps out of the batter's box, and Johnson steps off the mound. We're in the bottom of the 8th. This is a scheduled 9-inning game. The first base umpire calls time as there's a loose ball on the field. Here's the pitch. Ooh, good breaking ball. Stays a little low and outside. And the count goes to 1-1. The pitch. In there for a strike, and it's 1-2. The pitch. That's a ball.
AJ's working fast here, huh?
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you want to get the ball and fire.
Moving along.
Well, if you get in the rhythm, right, you want to be in a good rhythm.
I love tempo. I love fast.
It's better for your fielders, too. They can be on their toes.
Yeah, it can be challenging sometimes when you have a pitcher that works slow. You know, sometimes puts your fielders to sleep, especially if you're not throwing strikes.
Yes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. The pitch. Lined. A foul ball down the left side. Tried to go the other way with that one, and it went a little foul. Michael Willink, the batter. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball stays up high. And now the count is full. Johnson winds it up and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He struck him out. Couldn't lay off of that high fastball, and he swung and missed at it. Brian Lotempio from Eden is the batter. Looks like he's headed to Mercyhurst, if I read that correctly. Let me make sure I got that right. Nope, ECC. I read it wrong. Sorry, Brian. So Andrew Johnson trying for a 1-2-3 inning here in the bottom of the 8th. The big right-hander winds it up and fires. Breaking ball down low, 1-0. Tempio wearing that number 28 fouls it off. Count evens at 1-1. The pitch. Oh, breaking ball inside, 2-1. The pitch. 3-1, down low. The pitch from Johnson. Ball, a strike called, and it's 3-2. The count is full. That one on the outside corner. Well, if Johnson can get this batter, it'll be one of the few 1-2-3 innings we've had in the ball game. Johnson fires. Ball 4, he walked him.
I think you jinxed it.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I think I did too.
Baseball, I mean, there's some unwritten rules. That's one of them. That's like that one thing, you know, when they come in and they say that word no hitter.
Yep.
I think I have a no hitter. Oh, I just grind my teeth and kind of look away like I didn't hear it.
No, I can't read the name on the back of that jersey. See the number 9. There's a pitch for a strike. There's nothing in one. Laredo is the batter.
Brockton.
Out of Brockton. Ryan Laredo. Looks like he's headed to Fredonia too. Here's the pitch. Ball. 1-1. Now, Brockton, for some odd reason, I always thought was Section 5, not Section 6.
It's in the Southern Tier. I know a couple of years ago they were in the state tournament, state Final Four. They had a really good run. It was pre-COVID, so what, 2019? Yeah.
Here's the pitch to Laredo, down low for a ball, 2-1. Right-handed batter. Runner gets his lead from first. The pitch. Another ball, and it's 3-1. So Johnson got the first 2 batters, then walked the third batter, and is in danger of walking a second straight batter. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Laredo. Down low, ball 4. And there are runners at first and second with 2 away.
Now coming to the plate, representing Wilson, Luke Atlas.
Luke Atlas will play football at Alfred. He's from Wilson. I'm going to take a wild guess here, say that Luke might be the son of the head football coach, Bill Atlas, at Wilson. And Francis Beck gives me the thumbs up, and he is. So here's the pitch to Atlas. And he lines one into right field for a base hit. And they will hold all the runners. The ball bounces around, but they'll hold all the runners, and the bases are loaded with 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th. 9-5, the National League leads this one.
Got Xander Payne from Medina.
Representing Medina, Xander Payne.
Now, he had a great year for the Mustangs. Bases loaded, 2 down. The pitch to Payne. Up high for a ball, 1-0.
Xander's also off to
Just a great athlete. Quarterback? I think you play quarterbacks, too?
I think so. He takes a ball, it's 1-0. The pitch. There's a strike, and the count evens at 1-1. Well, Johnson started the inning retiring the first 2 batters. Then he walked 2 and then gave up a base hit. And here's Xander Payne trying to drive in some runs. Takes a ball down low, 2-1.
Couldn't be a better hitter here to get you back in a ball game.
Johnson works out of the windup. The pitch. Up high, ball 3-1. And now Xander Payne is in a very favorable count. He's headed to Cortland. Bounce, gets past the catcher. It's ball 4. And here comes another run to score.
now coming up to bat.
So Payne takes a walk. And now Aiden Kennedy from Southwestern is the batter. As the American League now trails 9-7. The pitch. High pop-up. Fouling out of play. Excuse me, 9-6, I believe. Unless they didn't count a run like they did that one time when it was 7 and 8 on the scoreboard.
We are adding that 1-run wager still, Stu.
There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. I conveniently left my wallet at home in case you're looking for cash. The pitch. Foul out of play. 2 strikes on the batter, 2 down. And once again, there's a bases loaded situation here. A.J. Johnson trying to get out of it. Breaking ball stays low and outside, and the count goes to 1-2. The pitch. Breaking ball. Nice stop by the catcher, and the count goes to 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball, fouling out of play down the left side, and the count stays at 2-2. 9-6, National League leading this one in the 8th. It's amazing an inning can start so well and then just turn right in the middle of it. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and that will do it for the American League in the bottom of the 8th. After 8 complete, they lead it, or they trail it 9-6. You're watching high school baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Blake Frank from Franklinville on the mound now for the American League squad. They trail this one 9-6 as we start the top half of the 9th inning. Been quite a night here at Depew High School, where now the lights are on and darkness is just about all over. And we'll wait for Tom to introduce the batter to start the 9th inning. Frank, big, tall right-hander. Winds it up and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike one, 0-1. Drew Podlas is the batter. And we have another interview guest. This is Micah or Curtis?
Micah.
Micah Willick joins us. You were headed to Heidelberg to play football?
Yes, sir.
Good for you. What was it like to play in a game like this one tonight?
It was a lot of fun, talking to all the guys that you've been playing against all year, and really just looking back on our high school memories. It was fun.
So tell me a little bit about the season you had for Kleiman Sherman Panama. What kind of season did you and your team have?
We had a great season. We only lost 2 games, one being the state semifinal game. And we had a great team. Everyone wanted to be there, have fun every day at practice, but put in hard work, and it was great.
We were hearing a little story about a wiffle ball game. Tell us that little story.
Yeah, so we were at our hotel room the night before the semifinal game, and we saw a bunch of kids outside playing wiffle ball. So we were like, well, let's send a few of our guys down there. And like 5 minutes later, they had their whole team down there against 3 of our guys. So we had to go back them up. So we went and played a game of wiffle ball, and Ended up losing a ball on top of the roof, but no one needs to know about that.
That's only a wiffle ball, right?
Exactly.
Well, tell us, you're going to play football at Heidelberg?
Yes.
Tell us, how did you wind up at Heidelberg and playing football?
So last year at this time I actually wanted to play baseball, but I realized I didn't really have the frame to be a catcher. 6'2", 175 pounds, no one's really looking for that behind the plate. So I had a decent football season, and I sent my film out to a bunch of coaches, and Heidelberg ended up reaching out to me. And I went and visited, and I loved it, so that's how I decided to go there.
So you are a wide receiver?
Yep.
And a defensive back, maybe?
Outside linebacker, but I probably won't be playing that in college.
No, I don't think you have the size for that.
Correct.
So when do you report to Heidelberg?
I'm got to report August 9th.
And what have the coaches told you they want you to do?
They got me a weight training program that I'm supposed to start after spring sports. So fortunately, I had a long baseball season, but unfortunately, my weight training program started a month late. So I'm a little bit behind, catching up. So they wanted me to put on a few pounds, which I don't think I'll have a problem with, especially once I get there.
So Heidelberg, where exactly is that?
It's about an hour south of Sandusky.
So it's in Ohio, okay.
Yes, sir.
So that's near Cedar Point.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay away from the amusement park, okay? Give us your breakdown as a football and a baseball player. Give me the things that you do well, and what do you do, and why. You already explained why you're playing football instead of baseball. Is baseball your first true love, really?
I would say it was at first, but it was one of those things that, I had a great senior year, and I think I'm ready to be done with it. Like, I ended out with a great season. And football, I just started playing my 8th grade year, and I just feel like I just love it so much. There's nothing like football, nothing like high school football, and I wasn't ready to give it up. So
it'll be football at Heidelberg.
Yes.
All right. Now, did I ask you what it was like to play in a game like this? I
Yes,
think I
you
did.
did. Yep.
Okay, and you said it was great.
It was.
It'll be a lasting memory, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, beautiful. Thank you very much, Michael Willing from Kleinman Sherman, Panama, headed to Heidelberg.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Congratulations and good luck. What do you want to study there?
Athletic training.
Good for you. All right. There's some schools around here that have great athletic training programs, but no football is my guess.
Well, correct. I looked at Mercyhurst. Didn't like it as much as Heidelberg, so.
Okay. Well, there's a couple of kids from Frontier playing football at Mercyhurst.
Really?
The quarterback, Austin Lippert, I think is his last name, and his big brother is there too. But you're going to do great at Heidelberg, and good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Micah. All right. So there's another great interview and another outstanding young athlete from Western New York. And now this is Max Yale at the plate. Big, tall lefty. We spoke to him earlier. Takes a pitch outside for a ball.
This could be one of his last ABs, Stu. That bat.
Yeah, that's right. He's a pitcher, right?
That bat right there might be retired after this AB. I'm thinking so.
Max takes a ball. He's headed down to West Virginia. Big, tall lefty. Runner leads from first with one out. 9-6, National League. There's a strike to Yale. 2 balls and 1 strike, according to the scoreboard. We're in the top of the 9th. National League leads this one 9-6. Runner on first and 1 out. Throw over to first and back safely with a dive. I'm Stu Boyer along with Coach Hembrecht from West Seneca West and Tim Gardner. Tom Prince, of course, has been announcing all the players and the finalists for Player of the Year. Heidi Gunther and Francis Beck are also here. A full Western New York Athletics crew as the pitch is low and away, and it's 3-1 on Max Yale. Foul back on the screen. The count is full. The pitch. Called strike 3. Struck him out. And they're 2 away.
Billy Morris from Lancaster.
So Billy Morris from Lancaster is the batter. Billy Morris. There's a Morse in this game, too,
Morse and Morse, yes.
that I confused a little bit earlier.
We had this discussion at our end of the year All-Star selection. Not to be confused with Morse, who is the pitcher from Will North. This is Billy Morris from Lancaster.
So what was that and what was the end of the year discussion like? Did you discuss like a potential player of the year?
Yeah, so in ECIC 1, Billy Morris was our player of the year. Just an all-around great player. Did it all for Lancaster. Got a bunch of wins for him. Did a lot. Just probably our overall all-around best player in the league now.
And he golfs one long foul fly. Is that a fair ball? It's a fair ball.
Oh, he dropped it.
And it drops in, and here comes a run to score, and Morris stops after second base. So the ball is dropped out there in left field, and another run scores.
Now,
And now it's a 10-6 game.
And then Brendan Morris was just lights out on the mound for Williamsville North and Coach Zimmerman. And I would say he was our top dominant pitcher in ECIC 1. Definitely gave them a chance to win every single time he touched the mound.
Swing and a miss, strike one, 0-1. 2 away here in the top of the 9th. Runner on second. Billy Morris on there at second base. There's a strike, 0-2 on the batter. The pitch. Down low for a ball, 1-2 on Owen Silliman out of Iroquois. We spoke with Owen during the broadcast. He had quite a year for the Chiefs. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Up high, ball 2, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Just missed inside, 3-2. And the count is full. National League has added at least 1 run here so far in the top of the 9th. Morris on there at second base with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Silliman pops it up, and that'll get out of play, a foul ball. One of those hot, sticky summer nights, even though we're not in the summer just yet. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Silliman strikes out, and that'll do it for the National League team in the top half of the 9th inning. They add a run, though, and after 8.5, it's the National League 10, the American League 6. You're watching the 3rd annual Chuck Senn High School All-Star Game on Western New York Athletics.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Selection. Announcement will probably be immediately following.
All right, we're back for the bottom half of the 9th inning, and Coach Jeff Helmbrick has a little something. What's going on tomorrow with this committee, and fill us in on that.
Well, I mean, I'm on the All Western New York Baseball Committee, so tomorrow is our selection meeting, so a lot of these guys that we've seen up in this game will probably be up for nominations tomorrow. Always tough process for everybody on the committee. It's tough to always get those players that are deserving. There's only so many spots, so we kind of get together and try to get it right as best we can.
Billy Morris on the mound to try to finish this one off. The National League up 10-6 as we start the ninth. Matt Rodriguez out of Lackawanna behind the plate. And I couldn't hear what Tom said there.
Blandino from Nichols?
Nichols. Swing and a miss by Blandino. Luke Blandino, right-handed batter. Morris fires, swing and a miss, strike two. Well, he's just rearing back and firing. First two pitches of the inning are swinging strikes.
This is like bringing in your closer, Stu.
Well, if you got one, may as well, right? What do you think he's throwing here?
Straight gas.
No, but I mean velocity-wise, I can see that.
I think he's a mid-80s guy.
Oh, and that hit him, apparently.
Catcher's interference.
Catcher's interference, so there's a runner. Blandino goes to first. And Morris will have a little conversation with the home plate umpire. A little bit of a delay here as they check out Rodriguez, the catcher. He gets a pat on the back. He seems to be okay. They want to take a couple of warm-up pitches here, see if Rodriguez is good to go. After the getting called for catcher's interference. Putting Blandino on at first.
Now, is Morris in line for the save here, Stu?
Well, it's the 3-run rule for a save. Does that still exist? Because if it does, then no.
Okay, then.
Well, though, I guess. But if they get the tying run to the plate, then yes.
We'll have to discuss this with our official scorekeeper today.
Right now, I don't think so, and I don't think that'll change.
Representing Bishop Timon, Ben Balin.
Ben Balin from Bishop Timon, who pitched earlier in the game, is the batter. The pitch up high for a ball, 1-0. Billy Morris out of Lancaster. Looks like he's headed to Deauville. There's a strike to Balin. He's headed to Alfred State. A hot, humid night in Western New York. Here's the pitch to Balin. That's a ball, and it's 2-1. And now Rodriguez wants to go out and talk to Morris. Well, I would say the coaches did a great job getting almost everybody into this game. I don't know if there is anyone who did not get into the game.
You want to go over the list?
Well, no.
Okay.
Not really. But if you feel like reading through it and you can see somebody who didn't, I'll take the information.
I'm going to defer to Francis on this one. Have him check it. Have a checklist.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes to 1-2. The pitch to Balin. Swing and a miss. Throw down to first. He got him. Rodriguez throws the runner out at first. He picks him off. Blandino is picked off. How's that for a double play? A strike him out, throw him out at first. Matt Rodriguez with a cannon for an arm. Picked off Blandino. 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Nobody on base. Billy Morris getting some help from his defense. The pitch. Breaking ball. Strike one.
Now up to bat, representing Eden, Trevor Masako.
Trevor Masako, the batter. could be the final out of the ball game here. The pitch. Breaking ball, chopped foul at home plate, and the count goes to 0-2. Well, we've had some little bit of everything tonight, Coach. Some great defense, good hitting, and some good pitching along with 16 runs scored. But it's an all-star game, so you got to expect some of that.
I think there's a...
Called strike 3. The ball game is over. And the National League wins it 10-6. Go ahead.
Is there a home run derby after this? Is what I was wondering. Are we having a home run derby?
Well, not that we're aware of.
Let me go speak to Tom Prince on this one.
Don't give him any more ideas, okay?
Right. Next year.
He's got great ideas, and this is certainly one of Tom's greatest ideas.
Oh man, thanks for having me, Stu. It's been great. I've seen so many good kids out here. A lot of good baseball today.
So once again, the final score, the National League 10, the American League 6. Thank you for watching the 3rd annual Chuck Senn Senior All-Star Game on Western New York Athletics. We're gonna stay here, Tim Gardner. We're gonna go someplace.
Can you read this?
I can't see whatever you're trying to get me to read. I can't read that. If you'll hand me the computer, I'll give it my best shot. Okay. Special thanks to Stu Boyer, Jeff Helmbrick, Tim Gardner, producer, scoreboard, graphics, Francis Beck, producer, Heidi Gunther, producer, Jack Cruiser, National Anthem, and Tom Prince, the organizer and MC. Special thanks to all those people, and most importantly, thanks to all of you. 6. Thanks to Coach Jeff Helmbrick from West Seneca West for joining us, and thanks to Tim, Francis, and Heidi, and of course, Tom Prince. I'm Stu Boyer. Have a good night, everybody.